Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me for your next weekly tarot slash oracle card pep talk reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, please go to the shop and you can also like my Facebook page, which is Allison's Angel Readings, or you can follow me on Instagram at Allison_Riley. All of that stuff will be in the description below, so please check it out. This is for the week of July 23rd, so get comfy, take a few deep breaths, get some tea or some coffee, and let's jump into it. For today's reading, we are going to be using the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. And for our oracle cards, we are going to be using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. This is my absolute favorite oracle deck. It is so beautiful, and you're going to see exactly what I mean when I start pulling cards from it. Let's start pulling some cards here. Oh, okay. Okay, one flipping out is great, but like five, not so much. I do appreciate the enthusiasm, but it's a little overwhelming. Okay, so for the overall theme, the card at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So usually the Five of Pentacles indicates that there's some kind of like financial loss or struggling or this feeling of being left out in the cold, but it's really not as catastrophic as everyone makes this card out to be. This is a good indicator that we need to keep an eye on our finances and we need to really look at where our money is going. Money is energy. So while it's okay to spend because it will come back to us, it's important that we look at where we're spending our money, how we're spending our money, and are we respecting ourselves when we give that money away. It seems like it's going to be a pretty earthy week just based on the cards that I've pulled already, which I'm sure everyone is going to really appreciate, especially since we've had like a super emotional last couple weeks. So our first official card for the week then is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is, to me, the most stable Cups card. So with the Cups, we get this like emotional overflow where things can be overwhelming. But the King of Cups, he like has his shit together as far as his emotions go, if that makes sense. He's very put together. He's very strong. He knows where he's coming from emotionally and he knows where others are coming from emotionally. So he's really good at balancing his relationships and keeping an eye on all areas of his life without being super analytical or being super wishy-washy. So hopefully this means for a lot of us that we are going to be feeling this week. We're going to be feeling more of a sense of emotional stability. We're going to be feeling a little bit more secure within ourselves and confident in our ability to recognize other emotions and our emotions and how we can deal with them without getting swept away by them like we were a couple of weeks ago. The second card for the week is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, I often think of group projects when I think of the Three of Pentacles. It's basically this this basic idea that you are going to be working with other people on something that will benefit you all. So it feels like a lot of you are trying to do things on your own. So with the last couple of weeks, how emotional it's been, I feel like everyone is just like, okay, I'm done with everyone. I'm done with everything. I'm sick of relying on other people and being let down. I'm gonna do everything myself and just like fuck it. Like that's the feeling I'm getting based on the last couple of weeks. But this serves as a reminder that we need to work with other people, right? It would be great if we could just sometimes say, I don't need anyone, I don't need anything. But quite frankly, we thrive when we're in a community environment. So it's really unrealistic to think or to try to do everything by yourself with no support and with no assistance and no help and without delegating tasks. So keep in mind that there are people around you who want to help you and who are not going to let you down at the last second. While you want to be careful who you trust in delegating work to and delegating tasks to and asking for help, it's okay to do that. And there are people out there who aren't going to let you down. Our third card for the week is the Five of Cups reversed. This is interesting that it came out reversed. I usually don't like do reverse cards in readings because it kind of just complicates things. I'm not about that. But the 5 of Cups upright is a sense of loss. Like the cups are spilling and you can't stop them from spilling. Like just emotions are pouring out. There's a lot of grieving. There's a lot of feeling, like I said before, just loss, feeling let down, feeling disappointed, like something didn't really turn out the way that you wanted it to. So when we have it reversed for this week, it's really awesome because we are coming out of this. We are seeing our losses and our letdowns and our disappointments as things to learn from and things to grow from. And when we're on this life journey that we're all on, one of the ultimate goals is to grow. It's why we're all here. So if you can take a situation that seems from the outside very disappointing, very dismal, very sad, and just sort of hopeless, if you can take a situation like that and flip it into a positive and make it into a good, make it into a strength, then you've really accomplished something there, and that's really something to be proud of. And that's something that we're going to see this week. So I hate to keep repeating myself, but with a couple weeks ago and how emotional we all were and just feeling like things weren't really working out in whatever aspect of our lives, we're going to start to see that in a new light this week, which is really cool. It's like we're in the process of turning around. Like if you go the wrong way on a highway and you realize that and you have to do a U-turn, it's like we're in the process of making that U-turn this week, which that's awesome. Our last card for the week is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, it's a cool card. I like it a lot. I like the imagery. It's one of my favorites. I really can't explain why, but it is. The Two of Pentacles is generally about juggling something or trying to choose between two different things. But really, the underlying message with this card is that you are only one person, and if you can only handle one thing at a time, that's fine. You don't have to take on all of this responsibility. You don't have to take on multiple things at one time. Hi. Multiple tasks or multiple jobs or multiple opportunities, you still have a choice. So even though it feels like things are being thrown at you, and maybe you've attracted that with your mentality of just trying to do everything on your own, you can choose to opt out. You can choose to delegate. You can choose what you do and you don't do, who you are with and who you are not with. So just remember in all of this that you do have a choice in what you do every day and who you are and who you hang out with and what things you put your energy towards. And I think that goes along a lot with this Three of Pentacles. So just remember, too, that while you're busy trying to juggle things, remember that there are other people out there that can help you as well juggle these things. If you don't feel comfortable just throwing them out the window and ignoring them, try and delegate them. See if there's someone out there that would be willing to help you out. The worst that someone can say is no. Another thing, too, that I am hearing is that if you because this week we're talking about this U-turn and getting back on the right track, but of course there's still going to be some people that are really struggling emotionally. I mean, and that's due to several things, circumstances, mental illness, etc. If you are really struggling, the one thing they want to drive home, especially like with this, is please ask for help if you need it. Please, please, please ask for help. It's really not good to suffer in silence. And there are people out there that want to help you. There are people out there who literally make shit money because all they want to do is help people that are struggling. So whatever getting help means for you, whether that's making an appointment with a counselor or making an appointment with a doctor or a psychiatrist or getting an assessment, please do what you need to do to take care of yourself. But let's get our oracle card for this week. Shadow's laying right behind my laptop, so every time he moves on the couch, it moves the thing, so I'm sorry. He's really cute, and he just needs a lot. But no, seriously, I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. If you're at a job where you have sick time, take that sick time. Take that personal day if you feel like you need to. I mean, you have it for a reason. The world can wait for you to be okay again. Whoa, that was real. Where did that come from? That was really profound. The world can wait for you to be okay again. Damn. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So our card from our Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck is Delight. What brings you joy? What makes you happy? What do you look forward to doing every night when you go home? Or every morning when you go home if you work third shift? And it doesn't matter what it is, really. It doesn't matter. I mean, your favorite thing in the world could be to just sleep or to do nothing or to binge watch Netflix or whatever. Go home and pet your dog or eat hot Cheetos and drink Mountain Dew. Like, I don't know. I don't know what your favorite thing to do is. It doesn't matter. Because it's important to not put too much pressure on ourselves while we are, like, recovering and turning ourselves around. And we tend to do that, right? So we neglect ourselves on a emotional level when we feel like we're moving forward. So it's important to still nurture ourselves emotionally and to take care of ourselves and do things that we enjoy. Have fun. Have fun, especially in this earthy energy when, you know, we're focused on work and we're focused on money and just really making ends meet at the very basic 3D level. It's really important to connect back into who we are and what we enjoy and what makes us happy and what brings us joy and what brings us delight. So just to recap really quick, we are coming down from this emotional state. We're gaining some more stability. We are going to keep an eye on our finances, where our money is going. Don't be overconfident and end up overspending as a result. We're looking at our situations that have happened previously in a new light. So that goes along with this stability, right? So we're just kind of turning things around in our heads. We are also going to delegate tasks. We are going to let people help us, right? Let people help us. It's okay. We don't have to do it all on our own. We are going to say no if we need to take care of ourselves, right? And we are going to do what makes us happy. So be selfish this week. Make it all about you. If you want to call off work because you need a mental health day or a personal day or whatever, do it. This is the low-key week to do those things. So take time to recenter, to reground, and it's going to be a great week. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a fantastic, relaxing week. I'll see you next time. Bye.